Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And I'm thirsty. I'm drinking some water. So I'm trying to do these three reviews together because I did already do the review for these, but I deleted the files by mistake. So just concluded the Alien franchise. So of course, Alien versus Predator is up next. Now these are not considered to be part of the Alien franchise. They're not considered to be part of the Predator franchise, I guess. And it's its own thing. It's based on some comics that came with combining these two universes. I'm going to tell you this. I love Alien versus Predator. Uh, it may have its faults, but I actually love this movie because it gives me a lot of explanation and it kind of makes sense. I like the way that they were looking at it. And I actually love this movie. I watched this movie several times and I'm a big fan. So Alien vs Predator, or A vs P, is a 2004 science fiction action film, directed by Paul W.S. Anderson and stars the lovely Sanaa Lathan, Raoul Bova, Lance Henriksen, and Yul Bremner. Apologize. By the way, I had a lovely Momo pizza for dinner. So this brings together the two universes of Alien and Predator. But like I mentioned, it isn't considered to be a direct. It's not part of. It's not considered to be canon, but it's standalone thing. So in 2004, they detect from a satellite. They detect a heat source in an island just outside of on the coast of off the coast of Antarctica called Bovatoya. And it used to be a whaling station, I think by Norwegians or something like that. So the wealthy industrialist Charles Bishop Wayland, again played by Lance Henriksen, so there is some continuity over there. So they discovered through thermal imaging that there is a large pyramid buried under the snow. 2,000 feet beneath the ice, and that's where he wants to go. So he is someone who is dying. So he wants to put his mark on history, trying to discover the pyramid, and that's going to be his legacy. So his team, Wayland Industries, they decide to assemble a team of experts, like mercenaries, people who have got experience in expeditions, and they use a guide named Alexa Woods, who is, a guide for places like snow and mountains and stuff like that. So she reluctantly agrees. The pay is quite handsome. A Predator ship, meanwhile, has reached the Earth, and they fire an energy beam at the pyramid side and create a basically it's like a tunnel that they dig through towards the bottom of the area where the pyramid is going to be. I mean, of course you're going to walk a lot bit, but they drill that through. Perfectly circular, unnatural tunnel. So they reach there. Lex decides to put a lot of rules, saying that these are the things that she wants people to follow, just so that they can be safe. And she knows that she can, keep everybody safe, especially Wayland, because he is pretty ill. They arrive. They discover a prehistoric civilization and what seems to be a sacrificial chamber. And they're very surprised. There's human skeletons over there, and they look like something has ruptured from their rib cages. Aha, yeah, chest busters. So 3 predators named Scars, Celtic, and Chopper. They arrive. They kill the remaining team members on the surface, and then they go down. They start spying on the humans, and unfortunately for the humans, they find the 3 weapons that are left in one of the chambers, and picking up those weapons mean that they set things in motion where some of the pathways are now closed off and they can't make their way outside clearly. The queen, who is frozen underground, is awakened with some sort of electricity beaming into her, and she starts laying eggs, and the chestbusters come. They infect some of the people who are in the sacrificial chamber, and out come the xenomorphs to attack the rest of them. Eventually, it is Lex and then these archaeologist Sebastian De Rosa, played by Raul Bova, and Wayland. Wayland tries to, and they're attacked by the on one side the aliens and the predators, and Wayland sacrifices his life to try and get the two, um, that is Sebastian and Alexa, to safety. Um, but the aliens manage to kill off two predators except one. I think his name is Scar, and I think he's played by same guy, Tommy Woodruff, I guess. No, Ian White. Okay. Anyway, so they manage to, while Sebastian and Alexa are, temporarily trapped inside one of the sections, they decipher from the hieroglyphics that. Let me tell you the story. Basically, the predators came here many years ago, when Antarctica was actually not the snow-ridden barren land that we know it of, and there was a civilization there. They helped create the pyramids. And they use the alien as the xenomorphs as testing for new young warriors. So they basically have three warriors, young guys normally, and they put them onto the earth. They are treated basically as gods. So the humans willingly sacrifice themselves to be infected by the face huggers, and then the chest busters come out. And when the xenomorphs are fully grown, they will be hunted by the predators. If the predators win, they are lauded as worthy warriors and cheered on by the rest. And if something goes wrong, they have equipped with some kind of a weapon, like a nuclear bomb or something, and it will kill off everything in the pyramid and in that area. So that's what they've been using the pyramid for. And it's every 100 years that they actually do come. So unfortunately, Sebastian is taken away by one of the aliens. Alexa is the only survivor left. So she and Scar, I think it is Scar. Yeah. She tries to reason with him and says that they need to join forces to kill, and then she does prove her mettle in warding off one of the aliens. So she managed to kill it. He is impressed with her. No words are spoken, of course, and he gives her makeshift weapons and a shield, and they go and try to make their way out. The aliens are behind them. They also manage to free the queen. Scar and Alexa manage to get onto the before he detonates the bomb. He and Alexa manage to get to the surface. However, the queen has survived, and she comes and attacks them. Scar is killed, but Alexa manages to tie the tail of the queen onto this huge water tank and manage to wedges it out, and it falls into the ocean, dragging the queen along with her and presumably killing her, because we don't get to see it after that. So the queen dies. Scar is dead as well, and Alexa is the only one alive. However, the spaceship that they came in is now uncloaks or decloaks itself, and the leader comes out, sees. So there was a marking on Lexa's face. I keep trying to call her Sana. Scar had put a marking on her face, deeming her to be a worthy warrior. So seeing this, the predators have some respect for her. They take Scar's body away, and the leader gives her a gift, a weapon, like a spear or something like that. And they depart. Sana manages to go back to civilization. I don't really show that, but they show her getting into one of the mobile, like big kind of tanks kind of thingy, and then she goes back to civilization, hopefully, and lives a long life. However, as the ship is leaving the Earth, and they leave the dead body of Scar on a platform, out comes a baby alien, which is part predator and part alien. There ends the movie. Leading up to the events 3 years later, where we came up with Alien vs. Predator Requiem. We'll talk about that later. But as for Alien vs. Predator, I love this movie. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I love this film quite a lot because it's got really fascinating theories, and kind of like tries to get a explanation for why they're all here and all that stuff, combining the two alien species together along with ancient humans, and I find it very fascinating, by the way. Ancient alien theory and all that stuff. Not that I believe any of this stuff is true, but of course, it makes for a fantastic film. So I know a lot of people don't really like this movie. I love it. I give it an 8. Fuck you if you don't like it. Keep your own opinions to yourself. Just kidding. Can have your own opinion, of course, but I love this movie a lot. I enjoy it every time. I enjoy it for what it is. Thank you guys. I shall see you again with some other reviews, including Alien versus Predator Requiem, which is another story altogether. Thank you.